Okay. Then let me also get my Foxy reader. So how books are written on music, which we would which we would be getting, which would which will speed up the procedure for our training and learning of concepts. So this is simplified music. Yeah, please kindly confirm you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is simplified music. That's what I'm actually projecting to you right now. I wrote the book. It's on Amazon. Then there is Song Bank. I wrote that as well. It's on Amazon. I use for training. So okay, let me briefly before I rush into introduction to music, let me give you a very brief backstory. On campus, that's college, I finished from economics department, right? So I have my bachelor's in economics, right? Not music. But while I was on campus, I nursed the passion and desire for music so much and grew as a musician and as a music teacher so much that my lecturers that taught me on campus, in different departments, I taught them before graduating, and music wasn't my, major, degree. I have my BSc in economics, and that has a message on its own. You don't necessarily have to be talented, extra talented of some sort to understand music and to be a professional. So the very important ingredient to succeeding as a musician is firstly your passion. As far as you're passionate about music, you'll definitely succeed as a musician. You'll get to a professional level. I'm an advanced musician. There are three stages to being a musician. There's beginner, there's intermediate, and advanced, right? So those are the three levels. And there are two categories to define a musician: music theory and relative pitch. So I'm going to be demonstrating some things to us for what this concept means. So music theory understanding has to do with being able to tell, oh, is that a major scale I'm employing? Which scale am I using? What intervals exist between these sounds? You understand? Which keys am I using to sing? Oh, this person is singing in a particular key. Which of the keys is it? How many keys do we have in music? We have 12. At beginner level, at intermediate level, we have 24. So that's music theory understanding basically, right? Then for relative pitch is actually the part of music that really reflects, I would say, because I'm a person of faith, I would say the relative pitch is that part that reflects the magician sense of a musician. So I'm going to demonstrate what I mean by that. So that means absolutely any sound you're hearing, you should be able to interpret as a musician. You should be able to tell what's going on just by listening. It's amazing. And that's why you find out that anyone of any race can come together. They don't need to have told each other their names at first, and they can start playing music together. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm a person of faith, so that's a really, really amazing attribute, of God as well. Being able to tell what's in someone else's mind by hearing the sound is amazing. you know, and that's what we have relative pitch. Okay, all right. So very briefly, like I was saying earlier, the approach to the training is different. I'm going to be using concepts you know already to present music to you. So music is not foreign to you. Paulo, you're already a musician. You know, I don't want you to see being a musician as a height you're trying to attain, as a height you're trying to reach. Do you understand? Yeah. So being a musician is what you are already. Very, very important. You know, you're not looking for something different. You are already what and who you're looking for. Makes sense. So you're only trying to deploy the creativity. You know, the training is just only going to be bringing out what's in you already in the most refined manner possible. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so music is not separate from you. You are music, you're a musician already, but you're trying to understand who you are through the training in a swift manner. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to prove that to you, right? So can you give me a song you know already?
No
That, you know, okay, yeah, you'd give me the song. I may know it, I may not know it. Yeah. Okay, you want playing on the piano? All right. Yeah,
well,
yeah, you can
not
go
really.
ahead. I would love to see that actually. Then it will also give me a sense of you know, the things you know already practically. So, you know, I know how and where we're going to kick off from.
I've been like trying to practice Moonlight Sonata.
Oh, beautiful.
Sonata?
Yeah,
from
that's C sharp minor.
Yeah, I'm just copying it from like my phone.
On my phone. That's fine. That's fine. It's all right. All right. So can we give it a go?
You want me to play?
Yeah, yeah. Just show me what you know.
Okay.
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 I think it's just the beginning of the song, but
Yeah, that's fine. Anything is fine.
let me see how to put this computer.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine. You can just, yeah, that's fine. I can see him.
Okay. Despacito.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Whoa,
That's all
whoa, whoa. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I was blessed by that. You're giving me the memory of I think Alicia Keys. You know, she played this piece for at Kobe Bryant's you know event. I don't know if you saw that video.
No,
Yeah, Alicia
I
Keys
like
played it
to see
for
that.
yeah, Alicia Keys. She played for Kobe Bryant when he passed.
Oh.
I like her very much. I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah, yeah. So nice one, awesome. So at the beginning of the song, you have da da da, right?
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the song, you have so that particular line,
Yeah.
the brain has already stored certain sound intervals there. So if you hear da da da, instantly you just start having the feeling that they're about to play Moonlight Sonata. You know, the reason for that is because the brain, probably unknowingly to you, right, but knowingly to a musician that understands, The brain has stored the interval of a perfect fourth, an interval of a minor third. So now I'm analyzing with relative pitch my ears, the sound that I've heard, and then I'm using music theory understanding to explain that. You see where I said the two go together now. So da 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 da, that's a G sharp note to C sharp, right? Da da.
Yeah.
So that particular interval is a perfect fourth interval. And we're going to have ear training exercises as well, right? So to explain this very briefly, so what we're going to do is, so can we voice this together? Paulo. So have da 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 da. Let me go this other way. Da 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 da. Can you call that?
You want me to do that?
Yeah. Da 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 da. Can you call? Can you call as you're counting?
Da 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 da.
Beautiful. So it's something amazing we're going to do now to let you see where we are going to lean on eventually to develop the inner ears, the relative pitch, right? There's a voice inside everyone, you know, that is sort of like another version of you that only you can hear. You know, we're going to be training that so that any other music we hear, that inner voice would be able to analyze it for us. You know, that's relative pitch. So again, da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Great. So now I'm going to still call da 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 da, but we're going to call it in our mind. I'm going to pause at certain places and you're going to follow me with it, but you're the only one that will be hearing yourself. So let's call it out again one more time, but I'm going to pause at certain places now. So let's go. Da.
Da
No, da.
da da da.
No, just one for now. Da.
Da.
No, da. Call.
Like copy that one.
Yeah, just that.
Oh,
Da.
Da
Good. Da.
da
Da.
da
Da.
da
Da.
da
Da.
da
Da.
da.
Good. So now you're not going to call out the sound. You're going to call it out in your ears, in your mind, okay? So I don't want you to say anything now, but we're still going to move our fingers and you're going to call them in your mind. You're not going to tell me anything, all right? So let's
Okay.
go. In your mind, you don't call out.
Mhm.
So did we both hear each other? Did you follow
Yeah.
through what I did? I paused on
Yeah.
this, right? So somewhere in your head, because I didn't move here, you were having to repeat in your head, right?
Yes.
Then we'll go here, you have to do that in your mind, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you hear yourself or not?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but no one heard you, right? Because you didn't
Mhm.
call it out. So that's another thing about music. Musical instruments, either the voice, the piano, the violin, any other musical instrument you can think about, is just a reflection of the brain. That's what I just demonstrated to you now. So the brain is the first and perhaps only real musical instrument. Every other musical instrument, you use that instrument to reflect what is going on in the brain. You understand? So if you wanted to hear what I had going on in my mind, then I'll play the piano, right? Like in my mind, let me think of some songs now, right? Say in my mind, I'm playing this. You know, what song do I have in my mind?
I couldn't really hear the piano very well.
Yeah, I
Oh.
couldn't either.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, let me bring it a bit closer. Okay, so can you hear this?
The sound is a little
little.
bit off, right? A little.
It
But-
like
Okay,
¿cómo se dice?
do you hear that?
Very little.
Okay, it's just
I
a
can-
little.
I can hear your voice very well, but the key on the piano is like, I don't know how to say it.
Weird.
see.
The sound is off, right? It's
Yeah.
not.
Okay, let me hold just one note.
No, I can't.
It sounds like you're pressing like I don't know, a table, not a sound of a
Yeah,
piano.
I can't hear the note.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
I can hear that one.
Oh, okay, all right. So that was just the lower register. So let me play more on the low so you can hear
Okay.
it. So you hear that?
A little, yeah, yes.
Okay, so
No,
Not that one.
not that one.
okay, you heard that one, right?
I heard the first one.
Okay,
Then
so
it like, cut.
No. No, we cannot hear anything. I'm sorry.
or maybe because it's the laptop.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I would have really loved for. Okay, let me move this much closer. Okay.
No. That's so weird.
That's so weird because we can hear your voice very well, but we don't hear anything in the piano.
Amazing. That's weird. I think
Yeah.
I can imagine what it would be like being on the other side. You hear me talk, but then you hearing piano not coming out.
Nothing there.
Mm,
It's okay. I mean,
Oh. Okay
no,
then. Or let's see. Let me use electric and see.
okay.
Yeah, that was better.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out a bit choppy, but I can hear it.
Mm.
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. So let's give it a try here. So
No.
It's,
amazing, amazing. So we definitely have to walk around you know, this. Or if maybe a headphone would be required, like to plug to the laptop. I think that's possible. It's possible that maybe the laptop is a reason for that. I would have really loved for you to hear, but that's not a problem. Okay, can you play your own piano? So let me see if I can hear again. I heard the other time when you were playing.
you
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that. Okay, so I can still demonstrate what I want to demonstrate from your end. So you're going to have to be my hands. All right. So play note C.
I don't know the notes on the piano.
Okay, great. So
So
yeah, it's fine. So that's why we're here, right? I mean,
yeah.
So think of the notes on the piano this way, as the black notes, a family of 5, right? So we've got C sharp and D sharp. Like we have 2 couples of blacks. Can you see
This
that?
one?
We have a noticeable gap. Yeah, exactly. Then we have
Okay.
a noticeable gap. Then we have 3 blacks, right? So we've got 2 blacks. Then we've got 3 blacks.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the 2 blacks, the couple of 2 blacks would be the dad and mom in it, say a family of 5. All right.
Yeah.
So dad and mom, right? The first 2 blacks. Then what do we have
Right.
as the other 3 blacks in the family of 5? What would we see them as?
The children.
Exactly. Awesome. You're doing good. Would see them as the children, right? Of course, we don't want it to be the other way around, where like the 3 represent the dad and 2 moms, or and of course we have those situations, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so but the idea is just a nuclear family arrangement, dad, mom, 3 children. So can you play for me the first child? Good. Any other where you see the first child? Any other place? Great, exactly. So with what we've done just now, we've demystified the piano for life. So anywhere we have the couple of 2 blacks, that is the white key before the dad is going to be a C anywhere on the piano. Yeah. So can you play me another C? Yeah, another one. Exactly. Another one. Yeah. So that's C. If that is C, then the white note right after would be what?
This one.
Yeah. So what would be the name of the white note right after C? What do you think would be the name?
A.
So after C in English, what do we have?
Oh, D.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. So we've got D.
Yeah.
We've got to have D, right? In the circle of English as well. So we're basically using some of the concepts in English, in music, right? We're using the alphabet, but we're using only the first 7 alphabets in English, right?
Right.
Which is what we're going to go through on the presentation that I have here from the book. So now you know where C is. So the next one would be what? D, right? So can you show me where you have any D on the keyboard? Anywhere on the keyboard where you've got a D. Correct. Correct. So you just, So you just look for a C, right? Then you play the white note right in front of it. So right after the D, we would have what?
E.
Exactly. Now you've gotten the hang of it.
Yeah.
So we're going to have E. Then right after the E, we're going to have F. So can you play me F on the keyboard?
Yeah.
So you just count, right? Correct. So you have to count from C, right? C, E, E, F. Good. So after F, we would have G, right? Can you play G? And keep your hand on G. Good. So now that's G. Now, what note would we have next?
Does it start back from A?
Exactly. Why did you ask why does it start back from A?
Because I know it's only those 7, and I'm pretty sure A, B, C, D to G, and then all again A, B, C, D to G.
Very good. You're doing good. So that means you didn't forget what I said earlier, that we used just these first 7 letters of the English alphabet. That's good.
Yeah.
So that detail is very important. So after our G, we're actually going all the way back to our A. But it's not like we're going back, but we're moving forward actually. So A is the next note after G in music. So where is our A note on the keyboard? Exactly. So that's an A note. Then right after the A note, we're going to have what? B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you play B? Yeah. Right after B would have what?
C. Oh, okay, C.
Now, I like what happened. You said, oh, So that means
Yeah.
you've come to the realization of the fact that like you are going to just start a new sequence.
Yeah. You
right?
start on
You started from C, you're back to C. And that's why we have a very long piano, such as the one you have. Just repetitions, you can imagine. Just repetitions of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, like that, and so on. Right?
Right.
So now you know where C is, you can tell where B is, you can tell where A is, you can tell where F is, you know, and the likes with your reference note of C. Right? Yeah. Okay. So now that we know where C is and the other natural notes, we call them natural notes in music, right? Because we have some notes that are not natural. Example of notes that are not natural are the black notes. Very easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the natural notes are the ones that come directly from English. Then I would say I would not call them artificial notes, but I call them not so natural notes. Are the ones that you're not just having A to G, A, B, C, D, F, G. You've got a sharp or a flat in front of it. So that brings us to the accidentals. A sharp in music is used to denote when we add a semitone to a note. You can think about sharpening a cutlass or sharpening a blade or sharpening a knife. It has more potentials to cut something better, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So when you see something sharpened, it means you've augmented its power, its ability. In music, by half, by semitone. In music, our half we refer to as semitone. Our one we refer to as a tone. All right. And a tone is comprises of two semitones, right? Half plus half becomes one. In mathematics, a semitone plus another semitone becomes a tone in music, right? So how many semitones do we have in two tones?
4.
Exactly, correct. So that's how it works. So we've demystified for C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So now we have between E and F and B and C. So now you can look at the presentation for a bit from the book. You notice at the top, I just have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A outlined there. But what can you notice?
Some letters are together.
Yeah. And some are a bit distant, right?
Yeah.
From each other. So which letters are together?
B and C.
Cool.
And
Which other one? E and F.
E, F.
Okay, cool. So can you check for that on the piano and tell me what's going on? You know, like, is there any reason? Could there be any reason why we have them close to each other? So look for the notes on the keyboard. Then
Is it because there's no black piece in between them?
Exactly.
Okay.
So what about E and F? Have you checked? Was that B, C you checked for?
I checked. Yeah. DC.
Okay. So what about E and F? The same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. If you keep looking up again, because we have music in repetitions, the same thing happens throughout the entire piano.
Yeah.
So, and that's why we have repetitions. But in those repetitions, we still have a certain pattern going on. That's the beauty. We have a certain order going on there, right? No matter how far you go on the keyboard, B and C will always not have a black key or be closely related. E and F will be closely related. The rest will have at least a tone interval between them. So the reason why B and C are closely related is because we have what we would call a natural semitone occurring between them. You understand? We have a natural semitone occurring between B and C, E and F. So that's what we have here.
Okay.
We have a natural semitone occurring between B and C, then E and F. Right? We have the same thing here. Yeah, we have a natural semitone. But for the rest, we have a tone interval occurring between them. That's why this gap is obvious and the likes. Okay. So these are the accidentals I talked about the other time. That's sharp. Right. That's sharp sign. It increases a note by semitone. I talked about that. When you sharpen a knife, the knife can cut things better. Then the flat sign reduces a note by semitone. Think about a flat tire. A flat tire can't do as much as a tire that's well pumped. Right? So although Zoom is gonna cut us off soon, so we'll just rejoin back with this link. All right. In case it cuts us off.
Okay.
So the sharp and the flat, right? So we know the function of both. So now look at this. This is what we have on the piano. So we have our C sharp occurring between C and D. We have the sharp when we increase the C by semitone, right? But when we reduce the D by semitone, we have D flat. So each of those black keys have two names, all right?
Yeah.
Each of the black keys have two names. Okay, C sharp is also D flat. D sharp is also the same as E flat. All right. Okay, so it's gonna cut us off. So let's